So our team has been rolling a very, very impressive win over the Buffalo Bills, who were 2-7 at the time, but obviously a much better team than that, as they gave us the toughest matchup we've had in several weeks now, a close 27-20 victory where, Josh Allen threw some uncharacteristic interceptions, which led to literally an interception touchdown from the goal line, and also another one inside the 30 of scoring, which, doesn't throw either of them, even just one of them, probably wins the game. So obviously, need to clean some things up. Definitely need to throw the ball a little bit better, as we finished the game with 1 interception, 0 touchdowns, but it was still a good passing game. It's just, the numbers aren't going to look that cute, but we ran the ball well, had some touchdowns there. But going against the Rams, who obviously are looking to try and turn their season around. No team in the division is under 500, though, so that's obviously, a tough thing to work against when you're trying to win the division. The Niners losing recently, putting them at 7-3. The Cardinals losing recently, putting them at 6-4. So a win here would put us in a really good spot to obviously at least make the playoffs, maybe even steal the division soon enough. But the Rams are not the only team in the league. Let's take a look at the players of the week in general. Did we have one? We did! Jamal Adams with 2 interceptions, a touchdown, and 4 tackles, which of course will get him a little bit of XP on top of it. He's already an X Factor, so wasn't going to be able to spark any sort of, scenario or anything like that. We've had our fair share in fairness as is, but you can never have enough scenarios. Obviously, Patterson really putting together a nice couple of weeks. More, though. We need to see more of him. I did a little burp there because I'm disgusted by his production lately. He was really good to start the season, and, I don't even think he had a target last game. He just really didn't see the field, it seems. And then defensively, obviously, a unit when healthy. Got to say when healthy, because this guy and this guy sure as hell love to miss games. Is one of the best in the league, maybe the best. It is a turnover machine. It is a lockdown machine. And, of course, we can get after the quarterback. So keep improving there. Maybe get a dev up for Alexander. We'll be cooking. Let's take a look and see if the Rams have any injuries. Get our strategy in. See if we need upgrades. And then go right on it. And, of course, they have no injuries. And last time we played them, unless they're going to change their strategy up, they threw the ball short like a mofo. So, defending the short run, and then I suppose we were actually able to succeed pretty well in the pass game last time. I'm going to try to throw a medium against them. Look at this team. It is a shell of its normal self, and we're hoping to capitalize on that once again. Luke Marshall, who does actually see quite a bit of the field. He comes in quite often. Gets a 3-to-zone coverage, which was about 77. Some of the words I'm saying aren't even real. Tariq Woolen, the man with a ton of man coverage, but overall, I love slot upgrades, so we're going to keep going slot until it becomes like, okay, we now need to go for some zone. Wow! Some real good smarts upgrade there as gets a bunch of play rec, which only puts him at 70. Usually you can get a +4 and something, you're thinking, okay, this guy's probably a god, but not so much. Rhett Grant, improviser. Let's see what kind of upgrade we get here. It is 5 to short, which I suppose if you were to have an injury to your starter, you kind of want to, develop some sort of, short passing, easy to play game plan. So it's probably where you want them to have their accuracy the most. And 3 to accuracy for our backup kicker, who sadly they had to replace Myers next season. He's getting old, and he needs a contract. And I'm stingy. From a primetime game to not so primetime game, but we are back at home, and is that God in the the upper deck there? There shouldn't be that much light going on there. Cooper Kupp having a pretty good season. He's already almost to 1,000 receiving yards. It's obviously a pretty talented fella they got there. Obviously, last game he played against us, their whole offense really did not produce, and we're hoping to see similar success. And like I said, each game we win, he had a helicopter. It's untrue, but it sure as hell kind of seems like it, right? Like, it seems like season 1 we had like 1, maybe 2 helicopters flying through. Now we got like 7. We're doing pretty well for ourselves. The test of how good and successful a man is by how many helicopters he has flying over his head, obviously. Looking at the yards per attempt, 6.2, 64.6% completion percentage, and kind of giving up a lot of catches, 76.9, but we bend, we don't break. We take the ball away at a high rate, and you get up and down the field on us, but then you just keep turning it over, and frustrates you, and you just lose the game, simply put. And I mean, look at Buffalo. They sure as hell lost, but against a Chiefs team, only by 3. And to be honest with you, the more games you play in Seattle, the least I'm liking it, because these daytime games with that shadow effect, they kind of make me sad. Just a little bit. It's just a little depressing time. And I really like it when it's dark. I just like it when it's raining more than, this kind of like shade effect. But Stafford, obviously, gunslinger Stafford, seems to be decent. Unlike the Josh Allen numbers we've seen, which were, pretty bad touchdown to pick ratio-wise, especially for him, not counting his rookie year. And, of course, problem with playing a guy like Kupp kind of causes you to change your game plan a little bit as he plays in the slot a lot, and there goes a nice little hop catch for 12 to the tight end. And I was going to say, it was not Higbee, it was Dan Arnold. Okay, Marshall in on the play. Davenport not going to get there. Quick throw to Kupp. Gets the ball, but shot to the knee. Was it really worth those 3 yards? Probably not. Last week, really good with those 2 touchdowns. 80 yards is nice, too. But 16 touchdowns on the year. And on par easily this game to get to over 1,000 receiving yards. Guy's looking like the #1 wide receiver yet again. And, oh, there goes Cam. Is it not? It's actually Kyron Williams. Excuse me, I forgot Cam Akers actually changed his number. And we talked crap about Cam last time, or not even Cam. Oh, Cam's not even on this team, apparently. I talked crap about Kyron last time, about how slow he was, and broke off a couple of big plays. I'm going to not do that this time. And Brooks gets a freebie. Henderson, Washington, actually. Man, they don't have any of their original players. Taken back for a loss of 2. What do we do after a loss of 2? 2nd and 12. Clearly they're not going to run it. We go heavy for the run defense, obviously. Wosu not going to make a play, but they also don't get too much to the running back, gaining only 3. It's now a 3rd and 9. Red going to try to get in there. Can't do so. And they're going to take a shot to Robinson for the touchdown. Somebody was following them. I was watching the left side of the field because everything was kind of moving that way. And somebody just stopped. They were covering him. I don't know what happened here, but I would assume Woolen's supposed to go deep, but Kalen's on him. And then he just stops. Why did he stop? Like, that is right up there with last week's Jamal Adams mistake. Oh, hell no. We ain't returning this. I love you, Caldwell, but no. We are not doing that. They set that up perfectly. Greer's numbers, obviously, they're falling apart a little bit here because, we're throwing picks, not throwing touchdowns. And they're still good, though. Still good for a rookie quarterback as well. I mean, one would say that, Josh Allen, speaking of, would kill for those numbers. So for us to have them with a rookie is pretty impressive. And Fant's overthrown. There is one guy on their team that, some people maybe say you worry about. I don't know. Some number 99, some guy. I don't know. He's okay, I heard. But inside handoff, and Kenneth can't wait for anyone. Gets popped by Jalen, who's got one of the hardest hits from a cornerback in the entire league. But a 3rd and 5 might actually hit more, speaking of him pre-game. And we will. That pressure, man, again. But delivers, gains about 7. Maybe try to hit him from more from the slot. I will say Jalen's on him. I don't know if they're just trying not to make Jalen get exposed by Metcalf, but what are they doing? As nice stiff arm attempt by Walker. Only gains a yard last week. Better overall season, worse than before. I also, if I can, would love to remember to run Tanner more this game because he kind of showed out last week. And this is a tough one. Another bad throw and a flag. It kind of looked like they were going to call pass interference, but obviously smartly picked it up as that ball was uncatchable. Fant. Oh my God, that's going to be picked off. What is he doing? Wow, look at Jalen. Huge hit by Fant. Bro, Greer is selling, and I promise you, I didn't change the sliders or anything. What are the away team has greater chance to fumble? Is it just Donald getting pressure? His throws have been awful. Like, they've been really bad. I can definitely take a fair share of the blame for the interceptions this season. Come on, Mafe. There you go. Good pressure. Love the hustle from him there. I mean, he was juicing. But yeah, this one, he is throwing some awful passes. Awful. 3rd and 13. Dropping back on the tight end. Stafford going to take the shot. And picked by Sidney. I don't know if they have a thing where we can't see the indicator, but I couldn't see it. Hides the ball indicator. I mean, didn't hide us from getting a freaking pick, though, did it? Nice play by Sidney in the back of the end zone. Tanner, speaking of, inside handoff. No chance with Donald on the edge. Lose a yard. You know, sometimes you got to admit when you're wrong. You know, we came into this one thinking we're going to be able to move the ball easily in the middle of the field, and hasn't really worked out. So we're trying to run it a little bit. That hasn't worked out. Trying to throw the little short game. Gains about 8. 3rd and 3 now, and I mean, I don't exactly like the way they're lined up here. Jacobson could be my pre-snap read. And it's not going to be. It's going to be Patterson, who burns off the line but gets hammered. Handoff inside. Who is that superstar? I feel like we say this every time we play them. Good blocking, and Kenneth will gain about 5, maybe 6. 3! I need some glasses. Holy. That is unacceptable vision from me. Wow. Fant. And that's a great throw. See, that's the Greer we know and love. It's not a hard throw per se, but considering some of the throws he's missed, for him to hit that on the run, make it seem easy, good play. And at this point, I'm not actually trying to get Tanner the ball, but they're kind of just throwing these plays out there for us. But I will say, Tanner gets some room! Tanner! 50-yard home run hit for the touchdown. What a block, dude. The blocks were perfect. The first block was the most key. It was the right tackle, and then, of course, the second level, the tight end and the wide receivers, and then, of course, the seal at the end by Metcalf. And Tanner showing off what boy can move. He got some speed. Huge play. That play kind of proves that even against a stacked box, sometimes you can just outgun them. You can outplay them. Nice throw to the outside. I mean, they're still going really short like usual, but they are making it work way more than the last game we played them. I mean, they look 10 times better. Of course, that interception in the back of the end zone was god-awful stupid, but besides that, they're moving the ball well and efficiently. You know, we're kind of back at square one in this game, if you will. And to the outside, and Kupp he's trying, but, I mean, let's be honest, we had that sniffed out. We had run ready, and then just in general, he's just wasn't fast enough to outrun us there. Oh, we can't get out there. Good blocks, but Brooks gets in there, the man of the hour. Let's get that blitz in there. Got Brooks running up the middle. We kind of run into him, though. And wow, what a play by the tight end, as Marshall was all over him. But he just outgunned him. He just outmanned him with his strength. It's a grown man right there. It's a grown man right there. I don't know why Dan Arnold's in. I don't know if he's their starting tight end now, but try to time that snap, realizing the clock. But it's been a pretty good battle. You know, a couple of turnovers both sides, but overall, pretty good fight. You know, pretty even matchup so far. 1st and 10, trying to push the line. And once again, Brooks, potentially the best linebacker in the league. I know we've been saying it for a while now, but like, yeah, now is there really much of an argument against it? And Wosu pushing hard. Getting a little there, you know, a little late, but forces the throw out. Good job. A little late in the sense that I was worried about a penalty, not that he didn't get there in time. It was a really good effort against like 3 freaking blockers. Over the middle. Oh, I didn't even see that. Woolen! Good job. I think there was a touchdown down the middle of the field, though. Gets us off the field. I seen Kupp, and man, see their punter? I thought it was a touchdown. I really did, but it works out, and this could be an amazing punt. Kick it out, blow it out. Damn, to the 2. That may be the best AI punt I've ever seen, to be honest. And no, Walker's not being replaced, but Tanner's kind of got the hot hand. He's the freshest of the bunch, kind of. Going to give it to him to try to get us out of here a little bit. That spin move, it worked, which is crazy because he was going against Aaron Donald. But, yeah, let's not do that. Riggs, really good block on that huge run. And, okay blocks there. We gain another 2. Don't really want to throw the ball here, right? Like, you don't really want to throw an interception. Do you believe in the line? You really can't. Nah, I'm going to run it. I think you got to play it safe, especially with the blocks you have, and Walker gets the first down. Nice play. Now maybe you hurry up and run that original play. Okay, we don't have the original play, do we? Well, that's embarrassing. Inside, more. Nice play. First down. I was worried he's going to fumble. 13-yard gain. We're moving. We're out of the danger zone in a bit. In a way, kind of. Really hate that this play has freaking Jalen covering that side. Like, he basically can cover like 2 or 3 routes with that. And that is an insane throw. And like I said, Ramsey's insane, dude. He basically covered 3 plays on that. I mean, how, dude? That's insanity, man. Oh, that's a perfect throw. What a dot. Ramsey bringing him down, but Jacobson gets 12 yards on the perfect throw. Touch pass to Metcalf. This looks good. If they can get that edge rusher, this could be a huge gainer. And they couldn't, but he still gains about 5. And that play is really nice. But that looked like it had potential to go, like, the distance. Also, where's Jalen? He's playing inside, but Metcalf wide open. That's why I was wondering, like, if Metcalf was going to have Jalen on him on the outside. Didn't. Take advantage of that every day of the week. First down. Stretch to the right. Might have to cut this back. And if it wasn't for Aaron Donald, would have been a really good decision to cut back, I think, but didn't work out, and that man is in the zone. Not good. There goes Bo Melton. Trusting our reads, trusting the throw. That's going against Jalen in that spot. That is a tough one to read, but we read it. Seymour on the inside. Seymour Skinner. That's a tough throw. Man, I get it is a very long throw, but it's open, man. The field goal is up and good, and I did let Myers kick that one because, once again, I feel like we're pretty much guaranteed to hit every field goal, so let him try one on his own. And Oliver crumples him. Mafe with the recovery. Another Rams turnover. For a second here, I actually thought he didn't fumble. Like, where's the ball out at? I guess his foot, like, he just, yeah, his knee was never down. No way Ramsey covers inside, right? Yeah, I figured he wouldn't. And nice fight by Moore to gain almost the full first. Do I really believe in that? I'd rather have Patterson go to the right. And Fant didn't really run the way I wanted him to. He ran it the way he's supposed to, in fairness. Running it right into Aaron Donald. Oh, Lord, this could be a disaster. And it's not. Walker down to the 2. They're not really having a super fun time. I was going to go with the read, but I like this better. And there goes Kenneth for the touchdown. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Lacking a little bit in the passing touchdowns, but coming away with touchdowns in general from the 25-yard line. Red, insta rush, gets stiff-armed out of his mind, though, but loses 2 anyways. 2nd and 12 from the 23-yard line. They're going to run it. Oh, Lord. Caught us lacking. Good hit, but massive gain of almost 20. All right, Nwosu, you've been a little quiet the last few weeks. I mean, I know he has a sack last game, but still, normally he's always in there, and that could have been a late hit, but technically wasn't out. Should have gave himself up, though, because he just got pummeled for nothing. 2-minute warning. Sometimes I feel like I'm yelling at you guys when I'm telling you what the game situation is. Field goal! It's like, we get it. We can see it on the screen. Red getting locked up. Red is so relentless with those moves, though. Like, it doesn't work one way, try it again the other way. That doesn't work, try it again the other way. And it ends up working sooner or later, and they kind of caught us not ready. Might call a timeout on this play if they do hurry up. Of course, they won't, because they're now in a situation where they kind of want to waste the clock a little bit. Really good drive by them. And Nwosu back on his traditional side. But they're getting some movement against us. First down, off the first down. Allen Robinson. Damn laser beam out there. From the 12, chance to make this a one-possessioner. Brooks. Oh, Barnes? Oh! Oh, my God. What a juke move. Touchdown, Rams. I mean, I get it, right? Barnes going against him is not easy, but, like, he was on him. He actually kind of PI'd him a little bit, and he just sold. And then, obviously, ding. We'll say, though, they, I mean, kind of have given us some time to work with. Not enough time. Damn, dude. I don't know if I just got caught staring, but I didn't see anyone open. You mean early Metcalf, maybe? But at that point, I was kind of letting plays develop, so it is what it is. And I can't get it off again, and now they're going to be the ones calling a timeout. At that point, I was like, screwed, I'm just going to throw this up to Fant. And to the point of screw it up, I'm throwing it up. That's kind of what we're looking at on this play, I think. Maybe not. Oh, my. I thought it was going to be picked off, dude. I thought Jalen had another freebie. Good play to set us up a little bit better for a punt, but, yeah, not a good drive. It's kind of our chance to maybe put up some points again before half. And holy crap, Dixon. You want to get that off? It's a great punt, but, I mean, it almost got blocked, man. Cover 4. I think our pressure has been super close. No cigar, but it's going to get there again. Mafe. I mean, that's pressure. And Sydney just gets mossed. Oh, no. They're going to hurry up and probably have to waste a timeout anyways. They will. 21 seconds to the 44. And then I run the wrong call. Timeout. Back them up a little bit, boys. Just going to press on Kupp. Not that it's going to work. Wow, that was instant. Instant noodles! And he never seen it. Instant Kupp noodle. Drop into some basic cover 2, man, and just hope for the best. I'm the wrong guy. Red forcing some issues. Stafford's got to get rid of it. Does. We hit him late. I do get them trying to move the ball, though, because from the 44, that's a 61-yard field goal. Don't want to give it the touchdown. I'd rather give them a field goal, so I'm kind of pressing out. Just going deep. And Stafford's just going to yeet it. Woolen. No way. He caught it but never got the foot down, I don't think. They're going to kick the field goal, really? Okay, so it wasn't even close at all. I mean, well, it was. I mean, that's not nothing. But, whew. That was a close one. Brian almost had a block last game. Will not get one this time, and that's no good. Didn't have the distance. It's a long kick, 61. I don't think Myers hits that. Or maybe he barely does. I don't know, but we're still going to hold the lead. The slight lead, but the lead. And, man, our pass defense has been getting gashed for weeks now. I mean, don't get me wrong. They got a couple of really nice deep plays, but I'm still going to be defending the short pass and trying to run the ball inside. I mean, those are kind of the main focuses for both teams in this one early. And if we got a little longer on the block, that cut back right would have been a massive gainer. But I do want to show some aggressiveness early, so we're going to throw the ball on first down. That is a perfect ball to Metcalf, who trucks over a safety, gains 15 on the first play. Once again, we can't blame us on that interception from Greer. I mean, that's on him, without a doubt. Trying to trick him again here. Going to quick out. Oh, that's a terrible ball. I thought we had some sort of ability. That sure as hell didn't look good to me. That was some garbage hoopty. I don't even know what hoopty means, but I said it. Oh, my God, Aaron Donald. Now that, I ain't going to blame anyone, but just Aaron Donald doing what he does. And, you know, we get behind because of a first down throw that doesn't go our way, and then we don't run the ball, and then, you know, we look like what we do. Although, Moore having a bit better of a game today than he has the last couple of weeks. Huge first down on third. And because of that, we get to run the ball. Yay! From the 48-yard line, Walker up the middle. What a cut. Gets about 7 on what should not have been close to 7. Tanner up the middle. I mean, this is tough sledding. Gets absolutely crumpled. You got to run through him there, buddy. Much as I was really hyped for that run and a couple of other runs you've had this season, that has to be a first down. You have momentum and you're a big fella. I mean, look what Kenneth does. Look what Kenneth does. He don't go backwards. He's probably like, and does Kenneth have a 50-yard touchdown run? It's like, yeah, well, Kenneth doesn't get the blocks you do, sir. Oh, there he goes. Oh, look at him go. He is a monster. Power, power, power. I love it. I really don't think they have this covered. That corner shot. Maybe they do. Under pressure and try to throw it in there. You know, the run game's working, and then, you know, I just decide, no, it's not really, is it, though? And then we fall behind, and then we run here, and we get stuffed, and then we feel bad. Oh, my God. Maybe not exactly stuffed, but not a great gainer. All we need is a field goal, so I'm going to try to play it somewhat safe here. Come back from Metcalf. I don't really feel good about that, but more underneath, and they just, I mean, that tight end route just drags them out every time. What a play. First down. I mean, he's a fast guy. What can I tell you? He's not slow. This play's okay. Here goes Kenneth. Over the middle, touchdown. Kenneth. Greer's on the board with a passing touchdown, and we take the 2-possession lead. All right, let's get that run game defense going a little bit. Try to force them into throwing for the win. I mean, obviously we don't like that their pass game, exists, but at the same time, mixing it up is what wins you games, and if they can't mix it up, it's going to be a GG. Got a lot of dropbacks over here on Kupp's side. And Kupp over the middle. Spin move, not going to work on Brooks. Maybe that works on Kalen Barnes, who's really just speed, but it is not going to work on Brooks, let me tell you. Couldn't get over to who I wanted to. Ed Oliver, not going to make it happen. And hit as he's throwing in Wosu for the sack. Not going to get it off. He was about to throw it up like he did earlier. Not today. And Wosu with the spin move. Beauty. Lucky he didn't Tom Brady that thing. And, I mean, he wouldn't have had the rule to protect him, or the non-rule, if you will. Punt not super deep. Their guys seem to have power issues. That's a nice spin move. Stretch play with Kenneth, but we're going against Aaron Donald. And he doesn't really get a good, release off that. Good blocking. Going to go with a pass play as the run did not look great. And Moore, who's having himself a big game today, takes it and guns it. Halfback dive. Donald on the edge. Should be able to avoid him. And Walker finds the only little crease there was for 3. Pitch left, and I mean, if Fant could just get the first guy, this looks good. And he doesn't, and like we said, Kenneth trying to work against the grain. We knew that was going to happen. All Fant had to do was take that guy out, man. We're going to run it inside to try to set up this field goal. Although Kenneth's going to find so much more to the 30. Beautiful blocks. I mean, screw it. Why not? Oh, the dagger, though. They're playing off. This could be a huge play. Metcalf. Thank you. You know what? Let's be honest. We were all a little afraid when that ball was in the air, but I believe my boy. I believe in my son. He's not really my son. I'm his son. Tight end attack. Jacobson! The height! Threw that to the moon! Jumped in front of the satellite and caught the thing. What a throw. Great catch. I just did not want it to be picked, so I threw that thing to the moon. And that's a beauty. Look at him go up there and get that toe tap and earthing. I mean, you got to admit, though, this defense, it's bendy, don't breaky. Offense, it knows how to respond. Kalen Barnes, I mean, a little overthrown. Covering Kupp. He could have that throw to anyone but Kupp. Kupp makes plays, gets open. Let's just bring it. Let's get a press on the tight end. Just bring the house. We got beat. Goes over the middle. Wouldn't have mattered anyways. The guy we pulled off was a purple route. And that's not where they threw it. Although we kind of pulled it with, Brooks, to be fair. Wouldn't have gotten there anyways. Fourth quarter start. Stats for passing, similar. Rushing, way in our favor. More balance and way more points. Rams still have a chance, but that chance is diminishing with every single second that drips off that it isn't a touchdown. Red gets locked up. Kupp pretty locked up too, in fairness. And we've been able to keep with our game plan. Instead of moving around players on Kupp, we're just going to let Kupp roam and let our guys play. Red, pressure, sack. 3rd and 12. Man, Red's good. Red inside, and Stafford in some trouble, although finds a wide open number 18. A huge hit by Diggs. Massive first down. There was supposed to be a flat over there. Unless we flipped it and the blitz came from that side. But I don't think it was. Oh, we overran it. That's, yeah, you knew that was going to be there. Oh, huge hit by Alexander. Gains 9, but once again, more clock. Whatever drains the clock is whatever. Adams press against the... I mean, the tight end's been working, but he is, he's not the greatest player in the world. Oh. Wow, we got stiff-armed hard there. And just like we talked about, it was either last week, this week, I don't know. Ed Oliver is injured. Who would have thought? Davenport playing in his place. Obviously, we have some depth, but Davenport's not so great injury-wise himself. Kalen Barnes, stiff-armed. Woolen with a really good hit. They're moving, but once again, it's taking them a lot of time. Doing what we can to extend this drive, make it take longer. Brooks playing the curl. And who's the tight end there? Is that actually Higbee? Elbow sprain, he's fine. Shocking, to be honest. Lake Jarwin. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alexander in the middle of the field. Got to cover the deep mid. Going to step up on the running back, and he gets it, but once again, keeps him in the field of play, keeps him out of the end zone. Here we're going to bring the blitz, as could try to catch us off guard with a run. And even if they don't, it still gives us a good chance to maybe force a turnover. Try to swat it, and I mean, we forced a bad throw at least. Second goal from the 3. Try to pinch this up a little bit more and not give him a freebie up the middle. Diggs, running back's open, so is the tight end. They get in, but it took them a lot of time. I was expecting them to kind of maybe go for the onside, but I mean, there is a lot of clock left, I suppose. But it's pretty much going to require us or them to stop us from scoring, like, you know, anything at all for the rest of the game, and the quick drives, which, I mean, at minimum, you know, you're kind of looking at 4 minutes wasted probably. Obviously you have timeouts, but 4 minutes on top of whatever it takes for them to actually score. I think you just play it smart, run the ball, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter the situation, waste the clock. The boy Tanner up the middle. Let's see what he can do. This guy can break tackles like no man. Other than Walker, obviously. Could have maybe went for the stiff arm fight, but nah, we're not gonna risk a fumble. Once again, at this point, we're literally just gonna let them, I wouldn't say dictate the game, but you know, we're gonna force them to win the game rather than make a mistake. And Kenneth gets plays. Look at the blocks, dude. Perfect. Now, I'm not saying it's over, but that puts a huge strain against their chances. I mean, there's lessened by a lot. We try to cut it back in, slip off, lose 2. Fair enough. Not quite the play that got us a huge touchdown, but it's still a good-looking play. Ooh, I thought Tanner was going again. Good patience. Gains the 2 we lost. At this point, I'm kind of thinking maybe you do it, but now we're gonna play it smart the whole way through, like we said. If they win the game, it's going to require them to play some good offense. And there goes Kenneth. Oh, he slips it. Now that's got to be a GG. Now I would say it's over. 2 huge opportunities wasted by the defense. Just couldn't get off the field. And to the outside, Kenneth's going to add more insult to injury. Patterson gets the block. Kinda, not really. 2-minute warning, huge run to the outside, puts Kenneth over 100 on the day as well, and I mean, you just love to see the offense just put the game away, realistically. 1st and 10, off tackle a little bit here, and it works out. Want to beat on the edge, turning on the burners, he's gone! Sound like Randy Savage there. Holy! The speed, the guy almost fell down trying to catch up. Don't get me wrong, he's one of the fastest players in the league, but that angle, I did not think we had that. Wow. Oh, yeah, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. A one-play 75-yarder. Wow. Okay, yeah, I see how it is. I just wanted to get the ball roll. Bruh. Good job by the fullback. What the hell is happening? Moore gets it about 3. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be throwing this ball. I don't care how open he is. I don't trust a damn soul on that. Oh, wow. That is a crazy play by Floyd, who's been basically non-existent before that play. To the left, obviously, no ins in the zone. Walker. Yeah, we're going to not really have a whole lot of room to work with. Gets us a yard. Waste some more clock. There's no way. Like, they're never going to get a 75-yard touchdown on us when we're actually out here. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, they can't even get a freaking 10-yarder, let alone. Good job getting out of bounds, but 5 yards, big whoop. Stafford's numbers look so much better than they actually are. It's crazy. It's been blown play after blown play, to be honest. Marshall with the press. Nope, it's going to be a block. Going to pick up. Oh, look at Wolin. Could he score? Try to cut it back. Can't. Nice. Nice. Wolin calls game. It's over. Pack up your bags. Good fight, but no cigar. GG. Look at that coverage. And there you have it, another win on a bit of a streak here. Now at 8-4 with another division win on top of it. The Rams continue their slide. 38-28. Obviously, offense looked decent. Sometimes, you know, it kind of got locked up, but the run game really picked up, especially in the second half, and we kind of controlled the game from there. They obviously had some big, passing plays, but as with everyone, you know, every game against us, turnovers. That's what really kills teams, and we kind of game manager the rest of the game away. Obviously, we played a little conservatively, but it worked out. A couple of really crazy third down conversions on the ground and continued the drive and just wasted the game away on them. They couldn't really run the ball either because we were doing the most of that running. Kenneth with a really good game. Obviously, Tanner with a nice game as well. Kupp played well, obviously. Moore played more than normal. Got more catches than normal. Metcalf 51, 32 for Fant. Just seems like Moore and Patterson just aren't allowed to play well at the same time, which kind of sucks. But sack totals, Ed Oliver got injured, but pretty even sack totals. We were able to apply some pressure. They were as well. Ramsey with a just gift-wrapped interception. Warren took that one away from them, and then Sidney Jones back in the end zone. Huge play. And, of course, a massive kick attempt from them, which they were just never going to hit with Cody Parkey. It was like a 61-yarder. And, ooh, Kenneth, 99 overall, Walker. And I think we're going to go for it. Why not? Elusive back, get some speed on top of it. And he will not. But 2 to break tackle, 1 to change direction, 2 to spin move, 1 to ball carrier vision. Now makes him a 99 overall elusive back. Look at him go. And then, of course, Xavier Moore releases a huge one, short route and all that. I'm just going to make it slot because, once again, he is our slot wide receiver. Let's see what he gets. He gets 3 to catching, 1 to medium, 1 to awareness. I guess we'll take it. Catching traffic would be nice, too, though. He's 10 less catching traffic than he is catching. Another one in the books. 8-4 Seattle. If the Niners lose, we're on top of the division, simply put. Don't know if they will or not, but obviously we're enjoying a nice set of games. I mean, some really tough opponents in this stretch, and yet we've won every single one of them. A couple of close calls, but pretty clean playing for the most part, to be honest, and I think that's a huge part of the reason why we have continued to win. Got the bye week, which, should be, most of the bye weeks in the league done, so we'll kind of see where the rest of the division lies, especially the Niners. And then we head to New England for a potential snow game, perhaps. We'll see. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like. Maybe subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, really appreciate your continued support. Maybe check if you're subscribed. Maybe check if you have the notification bell on, as YouTube kind of messes with that sometimes because they're idiots. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PK Plays for non-Madden content. And that be it. Tomorrow will be, like Vikings franchise, maybe an experiment, speed rebuild, something like that. Usually 2 videos, probably 2 videos. But yeah, hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!